Hey friends, Dave here. We've talked about this idea of really there are two types of emails in this foundational email strategy that you're going to use, right? And it's typically promotional and non-promotional. Now, when it comes to those non-promotional emails, it's really all about, again, how do you add value, educate, entertain, keep people's interest while you're not asking them to potentially buy something, right? And so I just want to share some ideas with you on some of the ways that you might, or some of the things you might think about including in those emails so that you get the best use of them. And so some of those things might be, if it's relevant to your particular business, maybe there's a particular point of view that you have on some social issues that are currently going on. Seasonal trends are always a great thing to share. Maybe it's how to best use a particular product or service. Even customer stories. Maybe there's something you can tell about your existing customers that would be of interest to those who may want to become customers or are currently customers already. Education about your processes. Think of those things that, particularly if you're in kind of like an artsy, craftsy type of business, people are fascinated oftentimes by the ways you create particular things, particularly if it's done in an interesting way that probably may not be interesting to you, but are interesting to people who don't know how to do that particular thing. Maybe you could highlight a problem that, people, your customers, potential customers might not even be aware of. So it brings that to the forefront and helps them understand like, oh, maybe there's something that I do want to pay attention to here. Industry news, how-to information, tutorials are always great. Even sometimes if you get a good or bad review, that makes good content to send to your customers and keep them engaged. And if you're in the nonprofit space, right, really we're thinking about the impact that is being made by your donors and your volunteers, why the cause is important, and then really digging into like how you're bettering the community with all the great work that your organization is doing, but also the impact that people are having by contributing. And so those are just a few ideas for you on things that you could send in those non-promotional emails that, again, will keep people engaged and interested for when they are ready to participate by either buying or taking that next step with your business. All right, what are some of the things that you send to your customer? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Thanks.